Okay. All right, judges. Let's say, for example, the accuser and the defendant were in court in front of you, and the accuser, like not the accuser and the defendant, the accuser and what else? The accuser and the respondent uh was accusing the respondent for doing a lot of crazy things, uh and the respondent is showing all the red flags in front of you. You got your intuition all together. Uh, you saw every, which proves that everything that the respondent is doing is everything the respondent is doing is true. Like everything that the accuser says the respondent is doing is correct, and the respondent says or starts crying, saying, "Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I did this. I did that. And I apologize." Judges don't accept their apology. I don't care how they do it. I don't care how sincere it sounds. I don't care if they take the proper steps to make a sincere apology. Never accept that apology. If they were sincerely if they were sincerely if they were sincerely sorry, if they were sincerely apologetic, they would have been apologetic before the court case. They would have been apologetic outside of the court case. All right. Like, they would have been apologetic behind closed doors. Never accept their apology, because 1,000% of the time in court, when they be apologizing in court, right after they've been caught red-handed for showing all the red flags, for trying to manipulate you into thinking that they are the most innocent victims in the world, they're just sorry that they got caught. I don't care if they cry real tears like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." No. They are just sorry that they got caught. They are only sorry that they got caught. So, like, I don't care if they say what they did in full detail. I don't care what they did. Don't accept their apology. Especially if they showed all the signs that they were manipulative, proved the accuser's points. Proved the accuser's points. And it's like, because here's the thing, if they were sorry, all of these court cases didn't have to happen. Because one thing I'm not going to do is just accept this apology, close the case, not let this person take responsibility and then this person, this respondent starts doing the same thing that got us into this court case again. And then we come back, and then the next time I come back, I'm automatically the crazy one, and be like, "Here we go. Now you falsely accusing." So now I'm the crazy one. They'd be like, "Okay, why can't you two just work it out?" Like, no, thank you. I am not gonna accept your apology. Like, no. The accused person, the respondent, needs to take full accountability by accepting the consequences. An apology, I don't care how well they do it in the courtroom. I don't care how well they do it in front of you. It's not enough. Okay, they just only apologize. They just only apologizing. They just only apologizing because they're in front of authority. They just only apologizing just because they're in front of authority, and because they just only apologizing just because they're in front of authority, and just because they just only apologizing just because they're in front of authority and because they just don't want to take accountability and just because they got caught. Because if your intuition is skyrocket, you know all the body language, like probation. If your intuition is so high, you know what's going on. You read all the red flags. You watched all my videos that are aimed towards you. How do I say this? That are aimed towards you. You know what's going on. You caught the red flags in my staff member that you used to represent me. The last thing I'm gonna have is to not have my conservatorship terminated because I've accepted an apology. I'm not gonna work it out with you. Like I'm not gonna work it out with him. Like no, he refused to have it worked it out behind closed doors. He should have been sorry outside of court. I don't care how well he knows how to apologize it with the judge. Like, here's the thing. Okay? Judges, you do not know him behind closed doors, so don't act like it. Alright? Actions speak louder than words. Alright? If he was really sorry, he would have been sorry. He would have been sorry before the courtroom. He can say, oh, I have proof that I actually did my part. I have proof that I'm apologetic. No, he don't. He don't have proof in his phone. He don't have none of that. The only quote unquote proof that he has is him sounding like a motivational speaker in his meetings and sounding all proper just to make himself look good and saying we're gonna be doing this chores, we're gonna be doing these chores, we're gonna be doing that chores, you're gonna be getting this job, you're gonna be volunteering in that, you're gonna be doing this and that. But anything about employees taking accountability, he's gonna be like, nobody's doing that to you. Nobody's doing that to you. Nobody's doing that to you. Employees will never do that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I ain't doing that to you. You have no right. I don't care. Blah, 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 blah. Like, so if he was really sorry, he would have took action and stopped being toxic. So, judges, if the respondent in court apologizes to the accuser in front of you, apologizes in the most sincere way, knows all the ways to sound apologetic, just says it in pure detail, apologizes in pure detail, apologizes real perfectly where it sounded like a very empathic way of apologizing, sounds like an apology that you would actually believe in a healthy relationship, a healthy friendship, etc. Don't take the bait. Don't believe it. It's always fake in a courtroom. Don't accept it. Apologies, like, because how do I say this? He only knows how to act sorry. He only knows how to act sorry when he's in front of you. He only knows how to act sorry when he's in front of you. Okay? People can't put up a front when they're in front of authority. Because they don't see you every day. They don't see you every day. If they saw you every day, like people don't see you every day. And if they were to see you like 24/7 and every day, they would eventually show their true colors. But if they saw you, like, for example, but if they saw you like a certain amount of time, like 1 year, a certain amount of time, like once a year for a certain amount of time, like they're gonna always put that front in you. Like they're always gonna put up a front for you. So don't fall for the apology. People go to court cases against their respondent because they're not sorry. People go to court cases against their respondent because they're not sorry. All right? Not only that, like, I don't care if the accuser is a daughter against a mother. Okay? Mothers never many mothers never apologize for their actions. Like, never take responsibility for their actions. They never apologize, no matter how wrong they are. Like, I don't care how innocent somebody may seem. Don't be biased. All right? If you believe in child murders, then you should believe that mothers can be toxic and can be murderers and can be anything evil, just like daughters. Stop only seeing the good in mothers and only seeing the bad in daughters and sons. Okay? Please. I'm talking to the regional center and judges at this point when it comes to apologies and stuff like that. Like, there is a difference between apologizing because you're sincerely sorry and apologizing because you're caught. Like, if you're apologizing in court, you're always apologizing because you got caught. You're always apologizing because you got caught. Especially, like, and I'm talking about if you're apologizing right after being caught, showing all the red flags. If you're apologizing after being caught, showing all the red flags. Apologizing to the accuser after being caught, showing the red flags. Like, doing that, apologizing like that, apologizing after all that, you're apologizing because you got caught. 1,000%. So yeah, you're never sorry. God bless. So judges, don't accept that apology. Regional center, if group home staff or any normal person shows all the red flags and you know they showing all the red flags, you build your intuition. You already built your intuition, and the normal person shows all the red flags. And how do I say this? And then the normal person apologized to the accuser. Don't accept the normal person's apology. Don't accept this normal person's apology. They need to take some form of accountability. Alright, they are not sorry. They are only sorry that they got caught. I don't care if they stopped. They are only going to stop temporarily. Like, it is possible to apologize for the horrible things that you did and still do the things that you apologized for. Like, it's possible to do that. It's possible to apologize and learn nothing afterwards. So yeah. Sometimes you just can't accept certain apologies. So yeah, God bless.